Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cat Lady Ray. I just wanted to make another video about the Shein and these companies and how they've hijacked our brains, and they've literally used the same science that casinos use, and it's literally causing people to wait in 3 hour lines to receive clothes from a store they can get online. And it's just it's just ridiculous that these companies are literally hijacking our brains. Okay, so we need to talk about these people waiting in line for 3 hours for cheap clothes. This is not just about shopping, it's about how these companies have learned to hack our brains. Okay, and we don't even realize it's happening. See, your brain has something called a reward system. Basically, every time you do something exciting or satisfying, your brain releases dopamine, that feel good chemical. That's what makes you feel hype when you hear your favorite song, you eat your favorite food, or you get a text from someone you like. Now, here's the thing: companies like Shein have figured out how to trigger that dopamine on command. They don't just sell clothes, they sell flash sales, countdown timers, constant new arrivals, limited time only deals. Every time you open that store up, girl, that app, you go on that website, it's like a little slot machine. You feel like you're winning even when you're losing money. Believe me, I've been in the same situation. I'm literally just seeing that line of people. I don't know what happened, but it triggered something in me. I was like, this is ridiculous. We are literally allowing these companies to take over our freaking minds, because why are we doing that? Why are people doing that? Why are we doing it? And this isn't by accident. They aim this stuff at low income communities. Why? Because they know low income communities have been locked out of a lot of luxuries for generations. So they know the communities who are seeking the want to look good, the want to feel good, the want to keep up. We've been taught that you have to look the part to get respect. So you're getting a dopamine hit from a new outfit, and it feels like self-worth. That feels like your self-worth. Your Shein purchases, your clothes, your shoes, is literally feeling like that's your self-worth, right? And I feel like a lot of people also, they do judge you based off of how you dress. I think that's something society does base us off of. So that is something I have to try to consider as well. We are based off, people do judge you based off of how you're dressed. So the problem is that the reward is fake. Back in the day, if you wanted something nice, you had to save up for it, you had to work for it, it would take time, you had to make it yourself. But now Shein, it gives you that same brain chemical instantly. There's no work. There's no saving. You can just use Klarna. You just use a firm. There's nothing we have to do. And it's if you're already struggling financially, you're all right, well, I'm just going to keep using a firm. I'm going to keep using Klarna. And it literally will add up. That's literally happened to me, where I'm having all these small payments, and I'm looking at my bank account, and I'm well, my bank account it's not looking right, because every $20 here and $30 there, it adds up. Before you know it, you spent hundreds of dollars on clothes that are literally going to on that cheap fabric. They use that cheap fabric. Whenever I would wear Shein stuff, I still have Shein stuff. I do. And I'm taking accountability and saying I need to stop, because that's ridiculous. Honestly, the way that they're hijacking my brain is making me mad. And it's not just Shein. It's all these apps. It's all these places. They're all doing this to us. It's I don't have the money to be spending it on this stuff. I don't. I need to be saving every dollar. I do. So get the hell up out of the United States. Okay, no, that's for a later story. Okay, and here's what's even wilder. These companies know exactly what they're doing. It's the same science as casinos. If you know the science behind casinos, you know that it's made to make people not want to leave. That's why there's no window. That's why they try to keep it dark. They don't want you to know what time of day it is. There's literally a science behind it all. And it's really just based on statistics. If you're, it's based on stats. They make it that way specifically to make sure people don't leave and people spend their money. But now they shifted over to fast fashion. Now this is what fashion is. They're profiting off of our psychology. And what are we left with, y'all? We're left with closets full of clothes that we never wear. We never wear. Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, as I'm getting older, I'm really like, why am I even buying clothes I'm never going to wear? Like, everyday life is work and gym and maybe going out to eat every once in a while. Like, I don't be going to the clubs. My everyday life is not a baddie, Instagram baddie. My everyday life is not going on vacation. So what do I need that stuff for? I don't. If I have vacation clothes from the last time I went on vacation, I could wear those same clothes again. Like, it does not matter. I could wear it again. It's fine. I could wear the same stuff. It's okay. I'm not a freaking celebrity. I don't need to have different clothes every day. Okay? But yeah, so then we're left with that. We're left with maxed out Klarna payments, and our brain has been trained to think buying is the only way we can feel good. And it's crazy because we're buying cheap stuff. We're buying Shein. The only way we feel good is from buying Shein stuff. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, like, we need to find new ways to feel good that are more productive, that's better. Like, learn how to sew a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Myself. That would feel better to me than freaking ordering Shein. Anyways. Look, I'm not saying you can't, I'm not saying, like, you can't ever shop at Shein, but I'm just saying, like, we need to be more aware of what we're doing because they're literally manipulating our brains. They're manipulating our brains, and when we see people lined up for hours at a pop-up, we need to ask ourselves, is this really worth our time? Is this really worth our money? Is this really worth our mental health? Are they really helping our community? Are they helping the low-income communities? Or are they harming it? Okay? Okay? We need to start getting our dopamine from real wins, y'all. Learning something new. Creating something. Building something for ourselves. Not just hitting checkout on another bag of clothes that is going to fall apart. Or that's going to make you itchy. And girl, I can't wear Shein no more because Shein makes me so sweaty. Girl, I can't be, like, I swear, as soon as I put on Shein, I start sweating in 2 seconds. Girl, I don't know what it is. Okay, so we need to take back our control of our reward system in our brains, these companies, so that these companies can lose their power. Okay? And we need to put it towards ourselves and wear what we have. We don't need to keep doing this. We don't need to keep buying Shein stuff. We don't need to keep buying makeup. We don't need to keep buying, like, literally. Honestly, I'm making this because I'm talking to myself. I'm literally talking to myself, dude. Like, I'm like, it's enough. Like, I've had enough. Like, I am in a period of my life where I'm, like, decluttering. I've said it before. I'm still decluttering. I'm getting rid of things. I'm using the things I have. I don't know who I thought I was, girl. I don't know why I thought I was a celebrity. I don't know why I thought I need new things. But I don't. I can wear what I have. I'm going to be fine. All I do is go to work. All I do is go to work, girl. I don't do nothing else. What the hell do I need all these clothes for? I don't do anything else. And if I need to go shopping, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go shopping. Just go to their store. They just go to their store. Try to find something similar at their store. Literally. That's all I got to do. You know? So anyways, this is literally for me because I need to be more aware, and I just want to make other people aware of it as well. Like, how these companies are literally messing with our brains and our reward systems. And it's like, it's crazy. It's real crazy. All right, well, if y'all have any comments, just leave below. Tell me how you feel, what you think. Yeah, bye.